All right, so we've got this supplementary report. This is on Nick's case. The reporting party was Kevin Scott Mellon, right, related with the church, the mandatory reporter. The suspect was Nicholas Robert Requeda. Obviously, you got Kayla Christine Requeda, also a suspect. Mentioned is Aaron Michael Imholte and April Diane Imholte. So they're in here. Now, real quick, I want to mention this. I'm going to mention this a couple times. Aaron Imholte, apparently, Aaron Imholte heard my last podcast. Apparently, he's a fan, which is great. I like it that he's listening. So he said, Aaron Imholte said that he is going to cut back on his podcast tour. Now, I don't know whether that's because he's already gone on every podcast there is to go on, right? So there's not really cutting back when he's gone on every podcast, or because he's actually listening, or because he's spoken to an attorney. I don't know, but it's a good idea to shut up. But also, I would encourage him to go further than that, Aaron, because I think you probably are listening, Aaron, and you probably should not be talking about this case on your channel, because I have news that was leaked to me, and this is something that is anonymous. I'm not going to say who leaked this, but this is reliable information that was leaked to me, that there are now recently people that have submitted information to the sheriff's office that could lead to the investigation of Aaron Imholte for potential criminal charges. So once again, let me say this one more time. There is, according to what I have been told anonymously, people have leaked information to the sheriff's office that could lead to the potential arrest or charges against Aaron Imholte and potentially April Imholte as well. So if I were him, I would shut up. Now, Aaron has said, oh, I have a lawyer. Oh, I spoke to the police and the police said they're not going to charge me. Aaron, I hope you had an attorney, and I hope you told that to your attorney, because your attorney's going to tell you you're crazy. Unless you had that in writing, signed by the prosecutor, unless you've got all the proof in the world, and even then I wouldn't trust it. I would shut up. That's my advice to Nick, and that's my advice to you as well. I would really not talk about this case, both on your podcast and on anybody else's. I would just cut it there, man. I would cut it there. You're just digging yourself in. So that's my advice to him, Aaron. Best of luck. I do appreciate your listening, but you really shouldn't be talking about this. And I know, listen, I called him a clout goblin, and that's because I suspect, and this is my hypothesis, that Aaron sees the numbers. They're probably looking really good. I mean, he's had his podcast for a very long time. It's on, hold on one second here. Hold on one second. I just want to look this up because I know it's, yeah, hold on one second. I just want to pull it up and see the numbers. Okay, so he's had this channel for a very long time. So let's look at this for 2 seconds. I think it kind of helps to, explain things. But he's had this channel for a while, right? I believe he started it, in 2011. So let's pop over here and let me show you guys so I'm not making this stuff up. So Aaron has had this channel, Steel Toe Morning Show, since 2011, September 8th, 2011. So almost, 13 years on the internet, right? And he has 12.7K subscribers. So all this time and that, so when you look at the videos, right, and you see the videos, especially like the latest videos, right, obviously there's a lot more views, right? But if we go back historically, especially if we go back to like older streams, we can see the numbers are far, far smaller, right? We're talking about far, far smaller numbers. So you probably see the numbers and it's like, hey, look, this is great. Everybody wants this. We should go with this. I should ride this. And I understand that. Look, I get it. As a content creator, sometimes you have to strike when the iron is hot, but not when the police are looking at you, right? Not when the police are looking at you. So that's my not legal advice. Not to you, but just in general. It's not smart to go and talk about stuff when you have potential criminal charges, right? Just FYI.